our homeland. We are singing. And make our nation great and strong, both to defend forever the cause of freedom and of right. Fill us with true humility, make us cherish fearless honesty, and help us to resist oppressors' rule with all our will and might forevermore. And help us to resist oppressors' rule with all our will and might forevermore. Today, I can't describe. Then the last one will be the national song. The national song, General Sassini. General Assassini, Eya Bode Nemayen, Mojanana Nanu Shegwenya de to Homayen, Edumene Wososo, Sejebe Yatwaso, Nyatraso, Boto Prane Yapasami Kumina, Edigen Bremo Demayan Assassino, do Antomse, Omano Seveyo, Omano Seveyo, Ayasana Ose. Omano Branetre, Omano Seveyo, Omano Seveyo, Ayasana Ose, Omano Branetre. Hey! Today, I'm lost for words. Please take your seats. Meanwhile, when convocation procession and council procession gets to the door, we shall all please rise and receive convocation indoors. We will please that everyone takes very good care of everything supplied him or her. Please take care of the mortarboard given you, the hood, and your gown. All three will be taken before your chit will be given you to go for your certificate. Please take care of them. Watch how you throw them up, how you give them to people without remembering that I gave it to Kwesi or Ama. Please keep them very well. We are expected to wear our mortarboards to complete our dressing, please. All friends who have removed theirs, please wear the mortarboard. To our undergrads, please, the tassel on top of the mortarboard should hang by our right ear. Please, let's take this advice. We will plead that, like I said, when it gets to a time for us to express our joy, let's do it. But please, in the midst of announcements and addresses, let us be mindful of our utterances. We are not supposed to be shouting unnecessarily. You may think you are saying for people to laugh, but I tell you, you may embarrass yourself. Let's please watch it. Shall we please rise?
Let's rise.
Please, let's rise.
let them use the rest use the it's terrible, but we don't open it. Linda. Let them move to the other side. Let them move to the other side. Yeah, exactly. Let them take their seats. Let them sit down. Let them sit down. Go ahead.
Please take your seats.
There are some seats here. Please sit down. Sit down, sit down.
Please, this is the last to our graduates here this morning. Please listen. Apart from the gown, the hood, and the mortarboard given you to dress, we don't expect any other material on or beyond the hood, beyond the gown. So those who are wearing mufflers and other design things, please, it's not part of the dressing for the ceremony. You may use them to take your photographs after the program, but once here, please, we don't expect that we wear such things over the gown. So please, politely take them off. They are not part of our dressing. Thank you very much.
KASS. Naturally. Then you know sure that that's it.
Please let us rise.
Good morning. Good morning. Shall we bow for the opening prayer? We are praying. Today being the 1st of April, the beginning of the second quarter of the year, I want you to thank God, or whoever you want to thank in your heart, for about 30 seconds. Say something to him in appreciation of what he's done for us. Almighty and everlasting Father, this morning we are grateful to you for this happy day. We thank you that you have been gracious unto us as a university, taking us through all this time, and today marks the last day of the first session of the 27th congregation. We are so much grateful to you for the gift of life, and we thank you for traveling mercies granted unto many as we have gathered here. We thank you for parents, for guardians, for families, for friends who have supported these graduates. We also want to thank you for university management, administrators, faculty, other supporting staff who have worked tirelessly to ensure that this comes to fruition. We say thank you, Lord. We commit the entire ceremony into your hands. And all those who have a part to play, grant them the enablement that they need. Let us have a successful ceremony. At the end, we will say of a truth, you have done it. Thank you. Amen.
Chairman of the Governing Council, representative of the Minister of Education, Vice Chancellor, other members of the management team present, members of the Governing Council present, faculty, staff, graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of the management of the University of Education, Winneba, I welcome you all to the first session of its 27th congregation. Over 15,000 students successfully completed their courses of study, and those who registered to be part of this ceremony will be presented for the conferment of their degrees and diplomas. Today, the 1st of April 2023, marks the end of the 6-day event. We have since Monday, the 27th of March 2023, presented students from the following colleges and faculties for the conferment of their degrees. UEW students from the colleges of Technology Education, Kumasi, and Agriculture Education, Mampong, now Amusted. Faculty of Ghanaian Languages, Faculty of Educational Studies, Faculty of Foreign Languages, Faculty of Science Education, Faculty of Home Economics Education, and the Faculty of Social Sciences Education. Presenting students from the School of Graduate Studies, the School of Creative Arts, and the School of Business for the conferment of their degrees and diplomas. This day, the 1st of April 2023, marks the end of the first session of the 27th Congregation of the University of Education, Winneba. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite the Chairman of the Governing Council of the University of Education, Winneba, Nana Ofori Ansa I, to deliver his welcome address and constitute this assembly into a congregation. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Yaira Jakazi, Director for Tertiary Education at the Ministry of Education, representing the Minister of Education. The Chief Executive, Ifutu Municipal, Honorable Alhaji Zubaru Kasim, members of the University Council, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Mauto Aboke, the Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor Victor Enchi, the Acting Registrar, Mrs. Wilhelmina Titemensa, the Acting University Librarian, Ms. Agatha Gifty Larson, the Finance Officer, Dr. Theophilus Senior Akoli, the Principal, College of Languages Education, Professor Dominic Kweku Dansumensa, the Acting Principal, College of Distance and E-Learning, Professor Frimpong Duku Ketri, members of Convocation and staff of the University, Municipal Director of Education, Principal of Colleges of Education present, Nanyegati, Omahin of Ifutu Traditional Area, members of Ifutu Traditional Council, the clergy, the Divisional Police Commander for Winneba, ACP Jeffrey Daniel Daku, friends from the media, parents and guardians, distinguished graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I most respectfully welcome the Director representing the Minister, all invited guests, graduates, families, friends, and everyone to the historic town of Winneba for your participation in the first session of the 27th Congregation of the University of Education, Winneba. Permit me to turn attention to the Governing Council and the Academic Board of this university to extend my felicitation for a yeoman's job done. Director, I am extremely grateful to you for going all important parallel schedules to honor our invitation. I equally extend my appreciation to the Government of Ghana, the Ministry of Education, the university community, both teaching and non-teaching staff, students, alumni, graduates, and everyone here present for making this day a special one. Knowing the academic standard set up in this university, I have no doubt that it took a lot of hard work, dedication, commitment, and sacrifices for the graduates to come this far and successfully. I'm sure that all parents, guardians, spouses, and friends gathered here are proud of them for their achievement. As we celebrate our graduates, we also appreciate the support and contribution of the faculty, administrative and supporting staff for their enormous contribution towards the success of these graduates. Dear graduates, I know most of you would have great expectations from today, but let me caution you that the world today, particularly the developing world, is facing economic difficulties. Therefore, as we step out of this university, brace yourselves up to meet these challenges. I know that the training we've had from this university, if well applied, you will surmount the enormous challenges that you may encounter. However, in order to achieve that, you should combine the knowledge acquired with ethical behavior. Be honest in all your endeavors. Have respect for authority, your seniors and colleagues. Build networks. Have compassion for the needy. And be ready to sacrifice for humanity. Ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to update you on some developments within the university during the past year. The Governing Council, upon assuming office, received a lot of petitions from all spheres of the university community. In response, Council set up a reconciliation committee under the chairmanship of a council member who is a labor expert and an ILO consultant to hear the petitions and make the necessary recommendations to Council. The committee has since finished its work, and I dare say that it did a marvelous work, which has greatly eased the level of tension and bitterness then existing in the university. Again, the Governing Council approved of promotions and appointments of some senior members and staff upon recommendation by the Appointment and Promotions Board. This has further eased tension on campus, and a cursory observer can feel the wind of harmony and happiness and peace blowing across campus. Dear Director, unfortunately, not everyone is happy with these contributions or feels comfortable with the efforts of Council and management to bring peace and positive change to this great university. There are elements within the university who, under the guise of concerned staff, keep churning out falsehood about the Council, especially its chairman, as well as the Vice-Chancellor and his management team. Others are turning to the courts on simple administrative matters, whilst others are using surrogates, most of whom have nothing to do with this university, to attempt to stop every normal move taken by Council or management through frivolous applications to courts for injunctions or other unnecessary reliefs. Ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine someone living at Dansuman or Kasua applying to the courts to restrain Council from meeting to deliberate on and approve of the university's 2023 budget, which was to be submitted to Parliament and Ministry of Finance for financial clearance so that the university can keep running? As I stand here, I face contempt for calling that meeting. And we are to go to court on the 24th. Again, there are others living at, somebody living at Kwabenya, trying to put an injunction of the last week's pro-vice chancellor elections for whatever reason nobody knows. Ladies and gentlemen, to the concerned staff and sponsors of the surrogates, I once again stretch a hand of friendship to them to come and let us talk. You don't need to go through protocols to see me. Also, the Governing Council has set up an independent committee to go into any financial malfeasance that may exist on campus. So whoever has any information or facts can send them to the committee for investigation to be carried out, no matter who is involved, even if it is the council chairman. We believe that this will end the unnecessary rumor and then frivolous lies going round. Ladies and gentlemen of this great university, let us be each other's keeper so that UEW will be a very peaceful place to live. Dear graduates, on behalf of the Governing Council and the university community, I congratulate you on your success. You deserve it. Congratulations. Dear Director, invited guests, parents, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the University Council, I thank you all very much for your presence and for making this day a successful and memorable one. May the good Lord bless us all. And now, with the power vested in me as the chairman of the Governing Council of the University of Education, Winneba, I do hereby declare this first session of the 27th Congregation of the University duly constituted for purposes of conferring degrees and awarding diplomas and certificates. Thank you very much.
A very good morning to you all. The Director of Treasury, representing the Minister of Education, the Chairman of the Governing Council, and other members of the Council of this great institution, the Pro Vice Chancellor, the Registrar, the Finance Officer, the Librarian, the Igate, the 7th Mahini of the Futu traditional area, the MCE, representative of GTEC, the Deputy Director General, Professor Ahmed Jinapo, who used to be one of our own, deans, professors, presidents of the various association staff, student leaders, alumni, friends of the university, our studios and hardworking students, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and I did stand on any other protocol. On behalf of the management of the University of Education, Winneba, and the academic board, I join the chairman of the Governing Council to welcome you all to the first session of the 27th Congregation Ceremony of the University of Education, Winneba. Can I extend warm welcome to our regulators and the representative of the Minister of Education for making it here today. Chairman, one of the biggest celebrations of any world-class university is its graduation day. It is a special day where the efforts of all stakeholders towards achievement of the very essence of the university is acknowledged, rewarded, and celebrated. It is a special occasion where students are awarded degrees, diplomas, and certificates for their hard work and diligence. Graduation ceremony also offers the opportunity for self-assessment and self-renewal of the institution and stakeholder input. It is a time when the university reflects on its mission and vision, celebrates the achievement of our graduates, takes stock of its important activities, provide update to our valued stakeholders, and envisages the future. As a result, a detailed report of the university's activities have been compiled for your attention in the Vice Chancellor's annual report for the 27th congregation. Chairman, with your permission, I present herein highlights of the major milestones of our university over the period of review. Infrastructure development. Among the many other relevant infrastructure developments that the university has attained in the year under review are the completion of the construction of the commercial center. And I guess if you sit here and you look up there, you can see where your photographers are assembled. Resumption of works on lectures office complex at the North Campus. Resumption of work on Goose Hostel, Site 1 and 3 at the North Campus. Resumption of work on the construction of the University Hospital at the North Campus. And we are hoping that within the next 2 months, we will relocate to that building. Ongoing construction of the faculty block at the Jumaco. Ongoing construction of a graduate school block at the North Campus. Rehabilitation of the Vice Chancellor's Lodge. Refurbishment of the Science Laboratory at the South Campus. Those of you who knew that laboratory, the GTEC wrote to us that they were going to close down the laboratory. It was in a very bad state, but if you go there today, you are likely to smile. Ongoing construction of a 3-bedroom residential building, ongoing construction of a distant learning center in Accra. Pre-contract works have commenced for the construction of a 6-story business school complex at the North Campus. Pre-contract works have also commenced for the construction of a 5-story College of Distance and E-Learning / iTech PD office complex. All these, Chairman, are aimed at creating more residential and learning space for our students since the enrollment figures keep on going up. Chairman, through you, I'd like to highlight a few milestones within the year of review. As for example, 1, the Ghana University Sports Association, also called GUSA Games. With a total of 61 medals and 10 trophies, the University of Education, Winneba, triumphed in the recent GUSA competition. This is the first time in GUSA's history that the university has won every medal in all disciplines. It is also the first time in the history of this institution that we have won the GUSA competition. The fact that UEW won all 6 of the gold medals in badminton helped us secure the distinction of being the overall best university in the competition. The delegation won gold, silver, and bronze medals, as well as individual prizes in the competition's history, making them the clear overall winners among all the public universities. The trophies won by the team were presented to the university management by the gallant team and their leadership on November 23, 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to also announce that the 29th GUSA Games will be hosted by UEW in 2026, and therefore crave the active contribution of all stakeholders for another successful game. Having said that, Chairman will move to the University Clinic. The University Clinic now operates a 24-hour service. This facility is now able to do many types of surgery. Indeed, over the last week, a total of 35 surgeries were made, and this included 18 hernias, 6 fibroids, 4 lumpectomies, and 2 appendectomies. It simply means maybe appendix and but you know our medical staff. And indeed, breast cancers as well. Rather, breast surgeries have all been conducted by the staff, for our staff and their dependents, students, and private individuals. Indeed, the amount of surgery being performed there is so phenomenal that others have resorted to calling the medical doctor in charge Dr. Henia. We applaud Dr. Yamba for the wonderful thing that he's doing with the entire team. And he deserves our high commendation. There is also the Vice Chancellor Scholarship statistics, which may be of importance to you. Chairman, can I indicate that this scholarship was instituted in our first spell as Vice Chancellor through the methodological engineering by the then finance officer, the modality of harnessing resources was initiated. And so Dr. Colley deserves commendation for those initiatives as well. As of now, within the year of review, Chairman, the university awarded 83 fresh applicants scholarship through the Vice Chancellor Fund. 195 beneficiaries had their awards renewed. A total of 56 beneficiaries did not submit their transcripts for renewal, therefore their scholarships were not renewed. We move on now to grants. 3 lecturers from the University of Education, Winneba, have been awarded research funding from the Volvo Research and Education Foundation Fund, totaling 1 million Swedish krona, which is about 90,000 euro to work on two distinct projects. One, removing barriers to a disability-inclusive urban transport system, policy and regulation in Accra and in Nairobi, as well as walking as a mode of transportation in the unwalkable context, cross-city experiences from Ghana and Nigeria. The lecturers are Professor Enoch Sam, Professor Samuel Hayford, and Mr. Prince Kwame Odami. I think that we must applaud them for the initiative. Indeed, on behalf of management, I have written to them individually to show management appreciation. And can I say that Professor Sam is at the forefront of all this grantmanship. And the geography department of this university is topping in the winning of grants, and that department must be commended highly. There is also 5 scholars from the University of Education who have won an amount of $798,000 thereabout to carry our research project titled Building Capacity for Online Tuition in Ghana. The 5 scholars are Professor Isifu Idana, Professor Benjamin Gansa, Dr. Ephraim Kwaedu, and Dr. Charles Boabin Ando, and Dr. Wilson Asafo Ampieti. The grant for the 36-month project was awarded by the European Education and Culture Agency. The project aims to build capacity in higher education through the development and comprehensive digital education delivery strategies, the sharing of best practices, and the development of a new effective practice to broaden the knowledge base and enhance the long-term quality of education. The project, which was inspired by the COVID-19 pandemic, is a collaboration between the University of Education and the University of Cape Coast in Ghana, with support from University of Tampa in Finland and Tallinn University in Estonia. Chairman, we will now move to the graduating statistics, which I think that majority of us will be much more interested in. Ladies and gentlemen, at this session of the 27th congregation scheduled for 27th March to 1st April 2023, a total of 12,996 representing here. If you don't, my understanding is that the total number of students graduating, including those that are Muslim, would push the number to about 15,000 students. Out of the total figure, 385 students representing 2.96 will be awarded diplomas, 11,690 students representing 89.95 will be awarded first degrees, while 921 students representing 7.09 will be awarded various postgraduate degrees. The gender breakdown for this number is as follows. Diploma undergraduate students show that there were 7,722 males, accounting for 64.22%, and 4,303 female, accounting for 35.88% of the total. Of the postgraduate side, 548 males, representing 58.63% of the total 921 graduating students, while 381 female account for 41.37%. In all, of the 11,690 degree graduates, 604 representing 5% obtained first class. 3,457 representing 30% had second class upper division. 4,431 representing 38 had second class upper division. And 2,505 representing 21% had third class, while 693 representing 6% had pass. Chairman, from the evidence here, the general perception among the students at the time that we were having challenges with the results, that we're going to give all of them passes. It's not supported by the evidence before us here. Clearly, only 6% had passed, and I'm sure desirably the case. Chairman, the first 2 days, Monday, 27th March 2023, and Tuesday, 28th March 2023, of the first session of our 27th congregation, a total of 4,520 students from the faculties in Kumasi and on campuses of the Akinti, Apia, Menka, University of Skills and Entrepreneurial Development, and Munster were presented with diplomas and first degrees. Day 3, Wednesday, 29 March 2023, witnessed a total of 1,904 students from the Faculty of Educational Studies and the Faculty of Ghanaian Languages with first degrees and diplomas. This comprised 1,173 first degrees and 222 diplomas for the Faculty of Educational Studies and 508 first degrees for the Faculty of Ghanaian Language Education. The 4 of the 10 of the Foreign Languages Department were 2,006 graduated. And this comprised 1,341 first degree, 8 diplomas, and 687 first degree from that faculty. Day 5, we saw 2,170 students from the Faculty of Home Economics and the Faculty of Social Sciences, and that number comprised 272 first degree from Home Economics and 1,898 for the Faculty of Social Sciences. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today, 1st April, a very reputable date. The climax of the first session of the 27th congregation will be a total of 2,396 students from the Schools of Creative Arts, School of Business, and School of Graduate Studies presented for graduation. They consist of 147 diplomas, 1,328 first degree, 30 PGD, 15 executive masters, 89 MA, 308 MED, and 26 MSc, 47 MBA, 355 MPhil, and 20 Doctor of Philosophy degrees. Before that is done, I wish to give you some advice. Graduating at any level of the education ladder is no mean feat. You have achieved this great success because of your effort and tenacity. You are scaled over many difficult hurdles to come this far, and we salute you all. We are proud of your accomplishment, but we also remind you that life does not stop or slow down after graduation. As you leave this room today, remember that a fresh beginning awaits you. Be the quest for international travel adventure or a next educational step. Whichever the way is, remember to keep moving forward without stopping. Although the path of success may not always be easy, the outcome will speak for itself. Let the anthem of our great university keep resonating in your mind and propel you to fight and fight until you. Keep also in mind a phraseology that I draw from the works of Keller, that your positive action combined with your positive thinking results in success. We have faith in you that you are going out there very well equipped to meet the challenges of life. The world awaits your indispensable contribution to development. Develop top-notch, innovative solutions that will lead you stand out, hoisting high the banner of UEW and your alma mater. Wherever you end up in the world, dig into your archives of experiences gained at UEW. Use your academic skill sets that you have acquired to navigate your path.